and whatever I see is smiling at me. Love is who I am. The faith is a mastery as you gaze into your heart of love. All the moments come and go, knowing that this is your home. You have arrived in the new unknown. Oh, just feel it so. There is only joy. There is only love of your So, hello there, beloved Ascension pioneers and divine lovers out there, welcoming and choosing to embody unity consciousness. So if you've seen my video for the activation of the 8th of 8th gateway, which is today, as I'm recording this, it's such a beautiful energy. I hope you're really tuning into your hearts, finding a resonance that feels right for you. So I want to share with you a message that I received yesterday as I went down the mountain before I recorded all the videos. So I was shown this completion stage for myself and for many of you. So as you know, I've shared with those of you who've stayed with me during the course of my videos, which was all the way since 2011, I think, where my awakening actually began in 2010. And already in 2011, I was force-fed into this sharing for the Ascension Pioneers, because I was shown that there will be many awakening to who they are, many beautiful star beings wanting to really awaken to who they are and starting their missions. So as I was returning from the mountain, I received this guidance that everything I've really activated, that I've set upon as, you know, this foundation for the work that I was doing, that stage is now complete. So I've shared a piles of Ascension updates. I shared so many videos which are all paving the road to also those of people who will be following us. So the thing is that I was asking myself what to do with all of these materials, because as you know, I've shared with you that ascensionpioneers.org will be deleted. It's no longer going to be serving a purpose. So what I was shown is I'm going to create 2 PDF documents as the time comes with these Ascension updates, because these are like activations. So you can study this material, and it's going to be for those who are still following this path. You know, we're just the first wave. That's what we've created, and I created this as a platform for those who will be following, as well as my articles about the principles of truth, which were numerous. And as I began my journey of awakening, I did so much writing, it just was pouring through. So this will become available on my page as I do this work, probably not during the summer, because I'm starting with the retreats very soon, but it will come very soon for those of you who feel called. And the videos that are on YouTube are really serving as a gateway, like steps of initiations that each master in training has to go through. So as you know, videos are always there. It's an infinite space. People tune into it when it's time for them, when it's resonant for them. So this 8 of 8 gateway truly is, in a way, embracing our mastery, but it's also about completion this year. We really have, you know, implemented what the Mobius strip of the infinity symbol truly means. So we've come around the circle. As you know, this is a 9 universal year, so next year a lot of us will begin a new cycle, a new creation. Like physically, what we're preparing now is this new creation cycle is beginning. We're going to start really in a major sense next year with the 1 vibration. But what it's also important is that I will share that what I used to do with all this sharing, which was a lot of writing, sharing, speaking, kind of got me a little tired, and my body is getting kind of tired recently. So my life phase, my life journey is slowly now going to phase into the retreats, and I've been preparing for this for a while. You know, nothing just comes overnight, and it's been a steady preparation as I've been also myself cultivating so much of my life force so that I can help people who have completed this stage to further cultivation of their life force. So the videos that will be following now will be, I will be slowly, as it's time, when I get all the material gathered, I will announce what is available for the retreats, as well as I want to share that a lot of my path is moving towards more feminine now, because my masculine self was very active with all the sharing that I've been doing. So my feminine, my receptive, my yin self wants to do more just dancing and tantric practice and all of that. So the thing is that I've shared with you one dance of mine, which was not very easy to do because it was out there in nature. The ground was uneven, not very slippery, so it was hard for me to dance. It wasn't all perfect, but I want to share more of that because the thing is that I've embodied this goddess essence, which is all of the faces of the Divine Mother. The goddess has many dakini, many faces of her origin, and when I dance, I don't just do one type of dance. So I do many kinds of different styles. So this is also one of my next steps will be about this dancing, devotional dancing. So for now, this is where my life path is taking me. I wanted to update you on the changes and really put at the heart of those of you who also feel that are being called to these shifts, that it is time. It's just what happens. You know, we can't always do the same thing, because if I continued on the note of what I did, and I got the confirmation as well with the reading guidance. So tune into the reading guidance that I did on the 8th of 8th and the Ascension update shared on my blog, Diary of an Ascension Pioneer. These updates they've led us so far, and those of us who really step through this mastery gateway, we're now going to do more creative things. We're going to be engaging in new life forms, so to say. So if you want to stay updated still with my Ascension updates, there'll be more in flow. You can do that on my blog, Diary, Ascension Pioneer. Also, you can subscribe to Serapina Light now. I've added that option. I hope to send out the first newsletter very fast, very soon. I was so busy, I had to study the new way, the new template. It wasn't easy with all that I already do. So be patient with me, as there will be so many changes coming up for you, I'm sure, as well. So I know sometimes it takes time to adjust to changes, and I want to read to all of you from these beautiful oracles that I got today, the Living Light cards, because I got 2 cards, the Courage Amongst Change and Completion, which is truly a validation for what I'm sharing with you now. So the completion card, I'm gonna hold out this as I'm reading so you can see. There's symbols on these cards. These are very powerful cards. I would highly recommend them to all Cosmic Masters in training, because there's a lot of liquid light coming through, a lot about these symbols, beautiful placements. I really love them. I got them the first day and I already love them. So the completion message is about the situation that is now complete. It has come to fullness. Like a ripened fruit, it is at its prime and then devoured, complete in its cycle. Allow the situation to be what it is. Now it is the time to choose a different path, a different road to new and different situations, or to choose to remain with the situation as it is. As you know, Master will always choose to move on, because what we set up for ourselves, if we continuously repeat that, it will feel stagnant. So life force within us will start to rise up the moment when we move on, when we always move on in life, every moment in you. So I was shown almost like a spiral yesterday as I was walking down, a spiral that completed itself. You know, the symbol of a snake eating its own tail. And just today, I was running, right? I had my nature run, and all of a sudden I had my plugs in, you know, my cords. And this woman stops me. She's like, stop. And I'm like, what's up, right? And she's like, oh my God, there was a snake here. Did you see it? I'm trying to warn you. I'm like, I'm not afraid of snakes. And she's like, yeah, there was a snake here. She was all panicking, right? And I'm like, don't worry, I live with snakes. I know how they are. Just don't step on one and you'll be fine. And she was so worried. The thing is that as I went further on, continuing my run, the message was that we need to fearlessly move through those changes, because snakes are all about shedding our skin. And a lot of the times, the part of us that will continuously want to prevent us from experiencing that new is the part that feels, but what if within that new I will no longer have time for myself, or I'll no longer have comfort or safety or this and that because it's so new and I don't know how to do it. The thing is that lately there was this big yes coming from the divine, and this gateway, the Syrian gateway this year, is really potent for saying yes. And check out the newest Ascension update. It's also about the diamond frequency. The message coming through was about the portal of the diamond self and the Babaji master, which is also about completion. So it's just how it is. I will continuously share videos, but I think they will change slightly. What I've been talking so much about, the things that we needed to move through as initiations in our ascension, when we do that, it's complete, because I always talk about the things that I'm also going through and experiencing. And when something is passed through, I cannot no longer talk about the things that I'm no longer experiencing. So there's no sense in repeating the things I've already been saying in my numerous videos. I think there's over 600 videos already offered. I mean, that's quite a number. For a few years that I've been doing this, and it's quite a lot of years. It's quite a lot of add up. So I also want to say congratulations to those of you who feel you've graduated in one cycle of your journey and be bravely moving into the new. Like this card says, courage amongst change. And yeah, why not? Let's also read this message. Wow, it opened up exactly, the book that opened up at that page exactly. So the courage amongst change is about the fact that often we don't change unless some invisible force shakes us out of our comfort zone and propels us into the unknown. When this happens, often we resist, kicking and screaming the whole way. By our resistance, we create roadblocks where there were none, difficulties where there could have been ease, and often our fear of the new and different leaves us stuck in the mundane. So we're just repeating things. If you have drawn courage amongst change, you're being put on notice that great changes are coming into your experience, and to allow yourself to flow through them with grace and ease. Know that even when there are unknowns, creation always knows and will never steer you wrong. Ride the wave of change like the true warrior that you are. So all my Ascension pioneers, beautiful warriors of divine love, I greet you in this new space, and I'll see you very soon, and have a beautiful time wherever you are. Thank you. One of the beautiful things is that I always receive a spiral, like a spiral of spirit, when I complete a cycle outside in nature, and that's how my spirit speaks to me. I wonder how you receive these messages. Let me know. And as always, I love hearing from you, your beautiful feedback on your ascension journey and on the work that I share. So, hello from Mr. Spiral.